In my personal opinion, a good cover should always hint at what's going to happen in the story. And so, for Favorite Comment Friday, I want to talk about one of my favorite covers from the Red Band Werewolf by Night series. Yes, I went ahead and pulled out the physical copy this time because some series that I have are easier to find than others. But I would also rather give you the green screen so you can actually see the cover. So the most recent series of Werewolf by Night spun out of the Blood Hunt event that happened a couple years ago. And in this specific series, a group of cultists who are working for Lilith by the direction of the Hood are trying to capture Jack because they want to create a new Darkhold. And what's cool about this poster, as it hints to what happens in this issue specifically, this is actually Jack upside down. What they want to do is drain his blood because they believe his blood can be used to craft a new Darkhold, because he basically is a creature of the Darkhold based off his family's curse. And so part of that was actually strapping him to the wall, hanging him upside down, and slowly draining all of his blood while they use magic to, of course, make a new Darkhold. And so this is one of those issues where after I read it and then went back and looked at the cover, I was like, oh, that's a cool representation of what's happening in the book. Because right side up, we're just looking at it, we're like, okay, it's a full moon and he's bleeding from his face. You don't really realize that he actually is upside down. And so me personally, I generally prefer the covers that actually let us know a little bit of what's going to happen inside the book itself. The other thing I love about this cover, and actually this series specifically, is the fact that all the covers give this old school horror movie poster vibe when you look at them. And that would be the illustrated film poster art featuring bold graphics, dramatic chiaroscuro, which would be of course the light and dark contrast, and a technique called stone lithography. These are just a few of the posters I found when you do a quick Google search on old school horror movie posters. Now you can't exactly see that style in this poster specifically until you look at something like this, and most definitely like this. So there you have it for Favorite Cover Friday again, Werewolf by Night. Let me know in the comments what are some of your favorite covers, and I'd like to keep this trend going. Other than that, I'm upcoming author. Thank y'all for getting caught up in my favorite media. God saying the same. I'll catch y'all later. Love y'all. Peace.